So it's been more than 3 months since I did a cleaning of my canister filter here. So today we are going to do a cleaning of it. So first we will make sure that we close all the double tap valve. This is in the closed position here. And here's the opening. So we need to make sure the top and the bottom of the double tap valve close. And do that for both sides too. Once we do that, we want to just unscrew this little screw here, so we could disconnect them. I want to do that for one side here and the other side too. So once we get this out of the tank, we want to release the pressure on the canister here. If you do not release the pressure and you unclip all this and you attempt to lift the motor head, it will not come off and you might damage it. So, and to be able to release all the pressure out here, you want to open your double tap valve, and once you open it, some of the water will fall out and you should be able to open it. What I usually do before I clean the canister is do a wash change and just separate them into a couple of buckets. It's going to be much easier for you to work with. I got 1, 2 here and another bucket here, so should be good. So what I like to do is clean the impeller inside here first, and then I put everything back together, so then I won't have to worry about it later on. So yeah, you want to do what I'm doing right here. Once you open it up, you just want to take the substrate or the media and just put to a bucket like this. So what I do here, and do that for the rest of them. So you can see here this blue coarse sponge, and what we're going to do is just rinse it and reuse it. So I already took everything out and into a bucket and some in this little container. So most of the media in here will be rinsed, and I usually clean out the front layer first and then put it back in. And the core sponge is all clean in there, and my bottle box is in the bag. So yeah, you can clearly see that the water in here is pretty dark and murky. Yeah, that's all from the waste and everything. So I already went outside and sprayed down this inside of the canister here, and all the gunk and stuff are gone, so we are good. So the most important part of cleaning your media is to rinse it in your tank water, and see the sponge here is pretty clean, and you just throw into a bucket there and just rinse it and put it back into your canister. And what I like to do here is fill it up with my tank water from above halfway. So you want to keep most of your media submerged in water, so they don't die of oxygen, lack of oxygen, and it goes for just like a fish out of water. You want to keep it submerged so the bacteria do not die. But as a sponge here, it doesn't really matter because most of my bacteria are in the media. See that? This is why you want to fill it halfway, because once you pour the media back in, it rises to almost top here, and it should be really easy for us to prime it. But before you put the motor head on, this is the most important thing that you must do before you put it back on, is to lube the O-ring here. Most people forget about that and they will have a leak. So you want to lube this O-ring with silicone grease and then put it back together. I'm going to show you guys how to prime your canister filter for the very first time that you set it up. Now you hook up everything already, and all this valve all open, of course, and this valve over here is open too. Now you want to correct a shock suction so the water can actually flow down and fill up your canister filter. And that's why I have the bucket in here. Once it fills up, it comes through here and to this bucket here, so that you know that your canister filter is filled up already and you're ready to close the valve. So you close it, and you hook everything. You hook the other valve to the double top valve to this valve here, and then you want to screw it and close it. And that's how you actually prime it for the first time. Alright, so this is just going to be the same thing as when you first prime your canister filter, but two of the top valve here will be closed. And we're just going to do the same thing and put a bucket here and catch the water. Now most people just fill it halfway up and they just connect them together and open all the valve, and all the water just rush and fill it up. But you should do it this way because it's actually much easier with a bucket.